Stoic Buddha Unbreakable Focus in Chaos. A journey of resilience rooted in ancient wisdom and modern practice. Introduction. The world today hums with constant noise, notifications, deadlines, shifting markets, and unforeseen trials. Yet some people seem to navigate this chaos with calm certainty, maintaining focus no matter what storms rise. How can ordinary people learn to cultivate this unshakable resilience? The answer lies in two ages-old traditions that, when intertwined, form a powerful compass: Stoicism from ancient Greece and Rome, and the mindful detachment taught in Buddhism. Together, they reveal timeless strategies for turning turbulence into opportunity. Philosophy Spotlight: Stoicism. Stoicism, conceived by Zeno of Citium and refined by philosophers such as Epictetus, Seneca, and Marcus Aurelius, centers on mastering our own mind. It teaches that we cannot control external events, but we can control our judgments and responses. Marcus Aurelius, Roman emperor and master of inner peace, wrote in his Meditations that the obstacle on the path becomes the path. By reframing adversity as a chance to grow, we align ourselves with a resilient mindset. Key lessons from Stoicism for modern success. 1. Focus on what you can control: your choices, actions, and perspective. 2. Practice deliberate anticipation. Imagine challenges ahead so you are prepared to face them with calm. 3. Cultivate inner detachment. Accept outcomes without emotional attachment, reducing rumination. These principles dovetail beautifully with Buddhist teachings about impermanence and mindful awareness, creating a full spectrum of resilience. Mindful acceptance on the one hand, disciplined response on the other. Chapter 1: The Dragon's Lament. A long time ago in ancient China, there was a mountain dragon who, tired of endless storms, begged the king to stop the rains. The king replied, "The river will still run when you ask for no storm." In ancient Greece, Perseus faced the Gorgon by seeing her eyes reflect the hero's courage, knowing that the only thing he could change was his reaction. Insight: both lessons remind us that nature, storms, adversity, or even the dragon does not wait for our permission. We must internalize readiness instead of waiting for external relief. How to apply today. Before sunrise, spend a minute visualizing the day's potential challenges. Write down one tactic to remain still when the first email lands. The simple act of mentally rehearsing resilience equips you to meet chaos with calm. Conclusion: when the storm cannot be halted, you can choose how you sail. Call to action. If you found this story moving, like the video, share it with a colleague who could use steady nerves, and subscribe for more ancient wisdom in modern life. Reflective question: which upcoming challenge feels inevitable, and what is one small action you can commit to today that would keep you steady? Chapter 2: The Lotus in the Mud. In India, the story of the lotus flower serves as a parable of purity amid turbulence. The lotus grows in murky ponds, yet its petals remain untouched by muck, rising toward the light. In the world of commerce, a startup founder once noted how the company's products, simple, reliable, clean, shone against the noise of flashy competitors. Insight: growth and integrity can flourish even in the dirtiest environments if we nurture focus and purpose. How to apply today. Choose one core value that defines your work or personal mission. When confusion arises, anchor yourself to that value instead of chasing every trend. A daily reminder, an app notification, or a sticky note can keep you aligned. Conclusion: the lotus teaches that resilience is not about avoiding mud. It is about rising above it with steady intent. Call to action: hit like if you believe in standing firm on your values. Share this with a friend who needs a reminder of their own lotus. Subscribe for more stories that lift you above today's clutter. Reflective question: what core principle can you hold on to when distractions flood your focus? Chapter 3: The Parable of the Silent River. In a small desert village, a wise elder told the boys, "When the river runs, it does not rush. It keeps moving because its path is already set." Similarly, Buddhist monk Nagarjuna taught that understanding the nature of phenomena leads to effortless flow. Insight: resilience is not forceful. It is in alignment with natural flow. The mind that has seen the truth of impermanence doesn't cling to outcomes. It calmly follows the path the moment happens. How to apply today. Practice mindfulness meditation for 10-15 minutes each morning. Notice thoughts as passing clouds and allow them to drift away. Then, when a challenging call arrives, respond with the quiet steadiness of a flowing river instead of reacting impulsively. Conclusion: flow is resilience in action, moving gracefully through the unpredictable, aware but unmoved. Call to action: if you found this parable inspiring, like this video, share it with someone who often overreacts, and subscribe for more calm action strategies. Reflective question: what thoughts or reactions do you notice that most disturb your inner flow? Chapter 4: The Emperor's Golden Rule. Marcus Aurelius once advised his son, "If you want to be happy, practice a good character." In the corporate world, an executive led a team through market collapse by reminding everyone that their role was to learn, adapt, and help each other. Their resilience turned a crisis into a culture shift. Insight: resilience is anchored in character and intention rather than external validation. By cultivating virtues, justice, courage, temperance, we create a wellspring of inner steadiness that external challenges cannot erode. How to apply today: write a personal mission statement listing the virtues you wish to embody. Review it weekly. When stress arises, ask yourself, which virtue guides me here? This simple rhetorical question redirects focus toward growth instead of worry. Conclusion: when your character is strong, the world's blows become mere brushstrokes on the canvas of your life. Call to action: like this narrative, share it with a teammate who embodies resilience, and don't forget to subscribe for more character-building insights. Reflective question: which virtue must you strengthen the most to feel more resilient in the face of setbacks? Chapter 5: The Silent Strength of the Bamboo. In a forest, a thin bamboo shaft sways more than a stubborn oak in a storm, yet it eventually snaps. The thicker tree remains. In a startup, a small, agile team proved more effective than a large, rigid corporation during a rapid tech shift. Insight: flexibility coupled with disciplined growth equals true resilience. It is not about being the strongest, but about being the most adaptable and steady under pressure. How to apply today: adopt a lightweight project framework, a weekly iteration, daily stand-up, or simple Kanban board. Remove layers of bureaucracy that slow response. This reduces friction and keeps your unit ready to pivot when the market or customer demands change. Conclusion: by embracing flexible structure, you can bend and shape your future without breaking. Call to action: if you love the bamboo metaphor, give the video a thumbs up, share it with a leader who can learn from agility, and subscribe for more stories that grow your resilience toolbox. Reflective question: how can you add one small element of flexibility to your daily routine this week? Final thoughts. Throughout history, from the mountain dragon's plea to the silent bamboo, resilience has been framed as a choice of perspective, a cultivation of virtue, a practice of mindfulness, and an alignment with natural flow. Stoicism reminds us that we cannot stop the storm, but we can control the wind in our sails. Buddhism teaches us to detach from outcomes and embrace the present moment fully. When these ideas merge, we become the Stoic Buddha, deeply grounded, unflinching, and unbreakably focused, even as chaos surrounds us. The next time life throws a curveball, remember the lotus, the silent river, and the agile bamboo. Let them guide you to calm, purposeful action. Your journey ahead. Start by embracing one Stoic practice. Focus on what you can control and pair it with a brief mindfulness session. Notice the shift in your response to uncertainty. Remember, resilience is a skill, not a trait you are born with. By practicing these ancient insights daily, you build a formidable inner fortress against today's ever-changing world. Thank you for joining this exploration. If you found this script helpful, lean in with a like, share the wisdom with friends who could use a boost, and subscribe for more timeless lessons that empower your daily life. Keep reflecting, keep growing, and may your focus remain unbreakable in the face of chaos.